are now kicking off. Freeze time ticking on down. Restarts are in. The buys to be coming through momentarily. Who will be the first team locked in for the major from Group B? Well, that's the question on everybody's lips. Vitality, the champions of Paris. It's like, oh, so long ago, only having one major in 2023 due to CS2.
Yeah, well, you kind of expect to see the defending major champions show up, but of course not all of them. It's just the three. New names in the Vitality ranks looking to secure the spot again.
And there won't be any Magisk or Zonic. Falcons eliminated.
Oh, heartbreak for them. And let's see if Vitality will secure it here on the third. We start with a pistol, and it was all just smoke and mirrors. They actually managed to show a little bit of leg. Gets Electronic into a defensive stance. Now they move. And he's actually opted for an incendiary, which is an interesting choice. Drops it now. That will surely cancel their plans. No, thank you.
You can wait it out.
You can, but there's a lot of players here to support them. So excl, if he hits this first shot, which he has, it gets awkward now for Vitality. Hiding out behind the K, can strike as well. excl just farming him up. It's Electronic and excl with a frag or a pair of frags each. Multiple bodies chasing down ZywOo. You got to find him cleanly. Closing the gap is Boomich. Covered from the heavens is Hobbit. And Cloud9 do take the pistol.
4 out of the 5 for Cloud9. Keep on winning. And excl happy with that one. A couple of tidy shots. He was able to turn his attention. It was that late piece and way too late. As far as the split was concerned, they got the mid-room short, but shut down as Apeks to try and call his team back into things. And without the plant, not likely to see them take the fullest of ecos. There is a Deagle and a P250 that have been invested upon. Deagle in the hands of ZywOo. P250 for Apeks. Nade. Yeah, the light lick of damage. Electronic feels like the perfect player to be the mid holder, just with the amount of flames and smokes.
He always finds a way to kind of hold on to his territory.
Just allowing ZywOo to work with this Deagle. Any damage is better than none. And any util baited. It's also a step in the right direction for Vitality.
Electronics mid-hold is going to be tested. He's doing so passively, like doesn't want to be run down. excl, he spots out the ZywOo dig and has seen enough. Good procedural utility.
Careful Boomich.
Yeah, he's going to get a rude surprise as they were all lined up there, and nice control of the spray. Electronic puts the bomb on the dirt. So Cloud9 should have their conversion here.
Spinx is in the breeze a little bit.
Most definitely.
Well, they're aware he could have gotten off. Wow, and now they're definitely aware. So nobody home. Spinx is going to go the long way around the beach, and that means Electronic's going to get a freebie. So ZywOo's down. He was already very, very low. And to try and find that Deagle will be Mezzy. Keeps on leering forward. 25 seconds. Then they make sure they get that lost bonus. But that Deagle awfully juicy. As it will just be Spinx. Have a good idea. And still gets a kill. So damage done from Spinx in multiple variety.
He's very cool, this Electronic. He has got his eyes set on the prize. It would be such a luxury to walk to the RMRs and end up leaving at the end of day 2 with a spot secure.
Wouldn't it? No stress.
Nothing. You know, like the first day, it's a couple of best of ones. You're like, yeah, all right, guys. Tomorrow, let's just win. And then you do. And then you're already packing your suitcase, getting ready for a bit of time off and preparation.
You get 3 weeks of preparation. Well, 3.5 if you do it now.
True.
So the quicker the better. And a great start for Cloud9. CT side, it is difficult to accrue a big bag of rounds. Well, to a flyer. (13-8, 13-8). You can see the way this has unfolded to get us to this point. Was a bit of a handshake. Both teams relatively dominant victories on their map choices. As ZywOo down the lazy river, making his crawl up canal on top of the baskets. This might actually catch. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of a missed opportunity there, and Flames has just been caught out. Electronic pushing. Apeks has saved them from an awkward one. Now it's Hobbit's turn. Just strafes on out while walking. Still catches Spinx off guard. It's chaos right now. Everyone's taking the jewels. ZywOo gets caught out.
I think A's open. Boomich is here with an MP9. He might just want to tuck in passively and give them the space.
Yeah, pace change. Boomich is calling for aid. The beacons are lit.
burning.
The cake is too. Oh, I think they worked it out. No, maybe, yeah. Making sound, playing around. Nice team play. Mezzi has found the first, but down goes Apeks.
40 seconds.
Picks up the bomb. Goes for the plant. He's got a good idea as to where they're coming from. Has Mezzi got anything left to show us? Catches the first, sticking out like a sore thumb, and now he knows where Perfecto is. It's Mezzi, brave on the fight, and you can see his frustrations as Perfecto quick to adjust. Clutches up, Cloud9 take the first gun round.
Really well handled round. I think the Apeks double in mid, that was the way back in for Vitality. He did a great job to make sure excl was unable to find the trade. It was a nice heads-up maneuver. I like the fact that Cloud9 continued to set the tone, the aggressive out long, but then it's ZywOo. Molly's forward, tries to take that dark control, goes down with nothing. They're left with no hope, have to scamper in towards A. I think Boomich could have been worth a kill there, definitely so. But was able to stall them out, delay for that rotation to come in. Now, Mezzi, you could see him prioritizing the plant, and that's key. The loss bonus has been able to get them out another buy, so if Vitality can be threatening again with just one player staying alive, Cloud9 have had to fully reinvest, but reinvest they have. An AWP for Boomich.
Right, well, we were singing his praises on map 1. Cloud9's first victory in the BO3. Will they find the second? Here on our third. This looks like it's quite a direct approach, Jad.
Yeah, and they do have enough utility to go for a decent execute on towards the side, but what are the options? Will it be Temple and Deep CT? Are they going to try and be a little bit more restrictive, smoke left and right of the site with the new one that you see on the platform? Or is it just a pop and go?
This is a flashline dub. Hobbit's got a smoke in case they need to extinguish. Here we go. Damage inflicted. Spinks on the way in. Vitality flooding the site. Too many bodies to track. Never mind, they've done it perfectly. And down they fall, collapsing onto B. And sent back to spawn, and that will make Cloud9 really start to believe now.
That would fire me up because we've seen a lot of teams struggle against those B pops.
For real.
They were ready for it. You could see the precautionary util lined up, and the fact they get multiple kills through the smokes. Now, sometimes it can be a bit misleading if the HEs do blow them away, but Boomich got one. I think Perfecto had one. Great work for Cloud9 on the hold, and denying that bomb plant makes things a little bit more difficult in the purchase department. Now, they will stay threatening Vitality. It'd be Mezzi into an AK, the rest with some lighter upgrades, and Mezzi just charging forward, wanting to take an A-main fight. Won't have anything to greet him. He's just going to be straight in towards baskets. excl on the jiggle to defend. Molly deep, but Mezzi ahead of it and takes the fight. Can't get it done. That was their way in.
Rifle recovery complete.
Given to ZywOo.
Understandably so. Re-smoke, Hobbit. Gonna hold on to it. Perfecto's actually gonna maneuver back around to bolster numbers on A, as he's got full faith in Hobbit and Boomich to hold on to this. The AWP trained on main does limit their options. Not much util. By not much, I mean none at all.
A lick of damage onto ZywOo. How will Hobbit time this? Will the smoke be fully faded before he releases? See?
Oh, miscalculation. Oh, and ZywOo's still down. Hobbit's taking these aim duels and winning them. Boom, however. Missed his AWP shot. Shouldn't be too much to be concerned about because Perfecto's back. And with 30 seconds left, Vitality, they're going to try and get into this site, but it's not going to be comfortable. Not at all. Boomich! Nailing the shots required.
All 5 staying alive. The bank balance on the CTs is pumping.
Yeah, this is Anubis CT. Like, this is this rolling it back. You know, this is impressive. This is like a T-side overpass pistol and conversions. You know, you've got your 5 already. Oh, yeah, that's kind of how the first map went, actually.
Yeah, indeed. So, not too shabby to see a timeout forced from the hands of Vitality, an opportunity for X-Taz to get on the microphone.
Like, would you draw the same line in the sand? Like, now Vitality basically have to get 7 on the trot to just have a half?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we're back here
We
again.
are. We're back in overpass territory.
Interesting.
And I think now the problem is it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get back into this one if you are Vitality. I know it is a T-sided map, but now there's more options available for Cloud9 of how they want to address things. We want to keep up the aggression, and you can see they've added the opening deaths / kills to this graphic on the screen right now, and all the opening kills have fallen in favor of Cloud9. So that's something that will need to change if you are on the Vitality side of the server. Who will draw first blood in the international squadron?
Flames going aggressive. You heard him say, I can do it. This is what he can do. He can take this space away from the CTs immediately. Now that smoke's not going to achieve too much. And ZywOo again dead to Hobbit, but Flames dead too. Hobbit is having one hell of a hold on this site. Spinks has slipped through. Spinks is their saving grace as he does manage to pluck one from the pack. Finally finds some revenge onto Hobbit. Perfecto at the back towards Glizzy, and he's gone too.
They're in the side, or at least they should be. The bomb has to get across, and the smoke will help out proceedings. Apeks to punch in the digits. The rotation around the world is the nade. Light damage. Apeks, goes down. Well handled from Electronic.
He's done a lot there. Now the bomb did go down. excl scarpering through T-spawn. It's up to Mezzy and Spinks if they've got a round in it. He's worried about the flank, but not this angle of it. excl, I think he's got him. Dead to right. Spinks is not looking. Nails the headshot. What's Mezzy gonna do? 3 in front of him. Panicking. Faking. Too many bodies. Beautiful Counter-Strike coming out of Cloud9.
This is looking great. This is the team. In the middle of last year, they make some big roster changes. They bring in Perfecto. They bring in Electronic. You think to yourself, this is a marriage made in heaven. This team is going to be setting the Counter-Strike landscape alight. And then Shiro says, actually, you know what, guys? I don't like the mood that you set in the team.
I'm done.
You guys are a little bit aggressive. I don't like the way that you're talking to me. I'm out of here. I'm going to Spirit. I'm going to go play with Donk. And then Cloud9, well, they go, you know what? Well, let's get Boomich on speed dial. We like the way things went. Maybe a bad hookup or two from him, but, you know, he can be saved. They get him back. They're in business. It's the Na'Vi core. But they're rifling. Where's the AWP?
Who needs one?
Exactly. Boomich says, I can do it. Don't worry about it. They're 6-0 up. Sitting pretty. Anubis, CT side.
ZywOo has not had a single success.
You and Duncan should get a room.
Listen, I'm just saying, he's had a bad time.
He isn't having a good time, is he? It is not the, what do they call him? Group stage merchant?
Yeah, group stage merchant. Yeah, BO1 merchant.
Well, this is the best of 3. This is the bar that's been set to get into the major. And at the moment, somewhat absent. Hobbit, he's won the major last.
Yeah.
No, not last. Not most recent.
Prior.
He won it back in 2017.
That one, yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
PGL Krakow.
Yeah.
With Zeus and Mo and Dozier.
That lot. Boom. On the AWP, seals the fate of Flames. Playing close to his smoke is excl. I wonder if there's an aggressive maneuver because you can see that Electronic is coming in support of him. Boomich holding the cross on A.
I love it. They did a long rotation knowing they had time. Flashed off, gap available.
Ooh, that gets a bit scary for the B players.
Do they want to push? They might have to.
Apeks.
They know he's passed.
Yeah, and I mean, I assume Perfecto's the one holding this. It gets awkward now because Apeks is going to arrive. The loss of ZywOo, sure, but here comes Apeks for the trade. And now the bomb can go down. Mezzy going to surely scoop that up and get it done.
15 seconds, but that won't be a problem. 40 to be about to be thrust onto the clock. 3 on 3.
Plant for main. Mezzy holding dark. Electronic working on the flank. Spinks should be here for this one. And he's already slipped past. Good work from Spinks. Vitality maybe getting off the starting mark now. Is it all too little, too late?
I think if they want to have a few more gun rounds, Cloud9 saving would be the best option. Lost bonus of 1,400 available into the next. Apeks looking for the uppercut, the punish, wanting to try and make his life easier to call his way into the game. But excl, wise to his games. Be able to deal with the hunt of Apeks. 2 going to stay alive. Lots of residual cash due to the nature of the way this game has started. But there it is, Vitality will put 1 round on the board. First of what they hope to be many. Now, drops will be necessary. And ZywOo won a fight.
That's true. He did.
Sure, Apeks with the slip is what caused a lot of pressure, a lot of issues. Flamesy struggling as well, Alex. 0 and 7 right now.
Yeah, okay, he's joined the agency. Just has to come alive now. All is not lost. What's the call? What's the go? Can they find consistent rounds up against this C9 CT side? excl looking a bit more of a forward position. Hobbit happy to continue to hold on to Dark. Apeks audible. ZywOo feeling himself, but Hobbit's been so consistently holding on to this territory. His nade timing, this is what ZywOo needed. He's found Hobbit. He takes away the thorn in his side. Removed from the equation.
Well, expecting some aggression was Apeks. excl will just oblige with utility, no push for now. Bumic still retains this mid control. So even though Hobbit's gone down, they still have a lot of space and information, Cloud9.
Deep Dark mollied, taken. Bumic rotating. He'll be there to support Perfecto and Electronic here. And Perfecto, he's exposed after that fade, but still can stand and deliver before so. Still gets spammed down. Spik's good for it. Good molly. And goodbye. Cloud9's defense gone.
ZywOo running through his teammates' flames there. You can see just how eager he is to finish this one off. All that temple space. Well handled from Vitality. Grouped up, B execute. The necessary shots, and now it's all about the hunt. On all fronts right now for excl if he wanted to retain this AK. ZywOo coming for his fourth within the round. He might just find it. He will bullet in the back of the head. excl sat down. And consecutive rounds. Might need one more of those to completely break the bank balance. excl can drop. So there should be more than enough to go around for Cloud9. Another rifle round. Will they take a timeout to discuss their options? ZywOo again getting the better of Hobbit. So Hobbit definitely delivering within the early stages, and you have to give credit to him, but ZywOo definitely wanting to change that conversation and the tactical timeout to be called before the purchases have started to be equipped for Cloud9. Here's the round timeline to show you how things have functioned. Pistol conversion, 6 on the trot. 2 back now.
And as you were highlighting, it's about whether or not Cloud9 are going to be able to put up a fight in these remaining rounds. Finances will dictate some of that.
How much did he have in total, excl?
Yeah,
it was like 9 point something.
A solid chunk, yeah.
So what, we've got 2.9 times 3, that's 8.7.
That was ZywOo's first opening duel success. There it is. You can see it there on the stat sheet. In comparison to Bumic's 3, excl's 2.
Oh, they prioritized the AWP, Alex.
Interesting. Okay,
yeah,
I mean,
very much so interesting. Okay.
It puts Perfecto onto an MP9. And he'll start over on A. Maybe they're going to go for something that's a bit of a gruesome twosome.
Ah, well, obviously, if Hobbit can't take down ZywOo,
you send in the boom.
You send in Bumic with his signature AWP. The primary AWPer.
With a strat book on his mousepad. ZywOo tries his luck. Same strategy. Same result, this time without the death. But he has taken that control.
Ollie's landed a bit skew-if, hasn't it? Still does the job.
Mission accomplished on that one. God, he's just pestering them with flashes and nades. And then the spam. Oh, this time Hobbit wise to their tricks.
He's done good damage. Electronic.
Yeah, flames. Oh my God, he's going to get caught on the reload. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Oh, that's his 8 death, no kills.
Oh, caught by ZywOo at least. But yeah, that's an exploited death there from Flames, just giving it all away.
And the damage that Hobbit's done through the smoke, there's quite a few softened up members of Vitality. They're all limping. 44, 62, 54, 68. Nobody on full HP. Ooh. And excl, he'll profit. ZywOo, he's down.
Is that a Vitality smoke he was peeking around? Looked orange in nature, but I'm not going to say that with certainty. Either way.
Back to B.
Yeah, boom. Ready for this Dark Cross. It's not a comfortable duel for any of the rifles peeking this one. You better jiggle it, you better bait that shot. Otherwise, it's Bumic. Finding another one, 2 frags away from 7 CT rounds. He lets one go, but Perfecto's there. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for a Cloud9 lock-in. This is getting out of control. 7 CT Anubis rounds.
Oh, Flames, he really needs to get off the mark here. I think we call him Flames when he's having a game like this.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
It's Flamesy when he's playing well.
Right now he's been extinguished and he becomes Flamesy. Flames, excuse me.
ZywOo has an AWP.
Okay, the ZywOo AWP. Maybe he's going to try and throw in. They're just so stubborn about this dark fight. Is he going for that move again? We've seen some AWPers try and charge down bridge and drop. This time, he'd rather just try and find Electronic, who's been causing a spot of bother to Flames.
Yeah, stop bullying my boy.
Leave him alone. It's not very nice.
Back to the rinse and repeat as we see the lurk smoke. Spink's trying to work around this. Boomich was committed to that position, now gets out. So has ducked away. Oh, and the push, Axel. As the U2 are being lined up and thrown from Mezzy, he's been absolutely exploited. Axel, that is a thing of beauty.
He's so smart.
Oh.
He sees the smoke and he knows that there's a molly to follow.
Yeah, that's why he's been in that limbo position so aggressive.
It makes so much sense. That's so cheeky.
Oh, Apeks calling the bluff.
You want to talk about cheeky? Plays the fade and deleted. They are owning Vitality right now. They're defending major champs. Trying to secure a ticket to the next. And Cloud9 is saying no, no siree. Oh, he nearly got more than that.
Flames is on the board.
Boomich is gone. They're trying to pivot to B. It's the perfect call. Hobbit's just left the site. Perfecto suspects something is amiss. He actually called it. They're going to be there before them. Spinks will have a little bit of an advantage here. He'll hear the rotation back. But with 30 seconds left, this can still go wrong. ZywOo doesn't seem to think so. Neither does Spinks. Handled as Vitality are in a battle for survival on this T side now.
Oh, wow. Well, considering how that one started, we were just celebrating the heads-up maneuver of Axel, then the follow-up kill of Electronic rotating in, and now, wow, they are the ones who have to sit and stew in their juices. Only 2 rounds left in the half. The loss bonus for them into that round was 1,400. The loss bonus into the next is 1,900. So at this point, you may as well just go for 2 back-to-back 4 spies, really. You'll be able to get at least 1 M4 now, a couple of upgrades around it. There is a real chance the Vitality walk away with 5 rounds in the half. Sure, it's not great, but it's still serviceable. Maybe just taking a moment to catch their breath and discuss what options Cloud9 will throw their way. It's a Vitality tactical timeout. Also giving Groove the chance to take stock. Yeah, so I think 1,900 into the next. I guess you could guarantee yourself a bunch of... Actually, maybe you do take the eco, because with the 2K, you could get next round 3 to 4 M4s.
Okay, and that's exactly what they'll do.
I guess when it's the difference between a 7.5 and an 8.4, yeah. Don't just throw it away.
So I was going somewhere he's never been before. He's actually looking to catch early aggressions, but as we know, it's an eco, so they are just going to potentially... Oh, pressure out ZywOo. They've lost the AWP to a push out of Axile, so that's something very nice. You're going to make sure that doesn't fall into enemy hands. It kind of slows you down. You either throw it away and waste the investment, or have to cover it and slows down the whole shebang. Yeah, look, Apeks is like, what am I doing with this? Am I throwing this away? Yes, I am. Just so I can keep playing this game. Well, that's money down the drain.
Donated to which god? Which of the many?
Ra?
There's a few, isn't there?
Yeah.
They've got a few Egyptian
gods. It's his temple around here. I guess that could be seen as a gift.
Will that be enough for them to go to the major?
Osiris. That was another one.
Or Gabe, actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come on.
What were we saying?
Our Lord and Savior.
People that own a Pixel make donations on the daily, don't they?
Yeah. Sacrificing their bank balance.
And maybe that's why they're, you know, they're paying the, or seeing the rewards.
Harry Russell, another.
Mincemeat. Okay, well, the 4th for Vitality. They will be setting their sights on that 5th round as taking their time, taking the eco, and now pulling out those M4s. Oh, they've even gone for the AWP again. So, Boomich, that's that once more.
It's priority.
Yeah, it really is. Well, 3 M4s, an AWP, and an SMG. Much better than the hodgepodge purchases that would have been available in the previous. The lurk smoke, it looks likely. You see that ricochet back, and whoa, Spink's taking the swing before it even does the job. That could have been one way to find a tidy looking opener.
Yeah, well, Boomich feels like the same. He feels like he could have had that there. Saiwu takes that as a cue, and Hobbit gets the better of him again.
Interesting head-to-head between the two of them.
Hang on. That's a big find from Flames. That's a massive find from Flames. He's taken down Perfecto. And just like that, the B attack is cut short. Spinks and Apeks cut down. Now Axile can win the round and leave with 8. It's Messi and Flames. The two new names. Nice shot out of Axile. First bullet accuracy straight to the face of the Brit.
Well, this would redeem Flames' pretty miserable half, wouldn't it? Oh, he's going to hear one running. Yeah.
Oh, this is cheeky.
Did he hear electronic?
Yeah. Maybe not. Either way, he's working this one out.
Electronic will be quick on this if he oh, he's not going to drop. So the full around the world maneuver.
Now he's sitting there going, why hasn't he planted, right? I'd have heard the plant by now.
And he has a smoke and a molly. So if he smokes Temple, molly's dark, deep, he can buy himself a buffer.
Molly and plant. Electronic coming dark. Isolated the defenders. The smoke for dark position, but Boomich is not going to hold him, and this could be brilliant. Flames is making this clutch happen.
Oh, Electronic, what have you done?
He's giving it away, and Flames can find a huge clutch to secure 5, to keep Vitality's hopes of a 3-0 qualification to the major. He wants to go to Copenhagen in his new jersey. Checking the bomb. Boomich nails it. So close, yet so far. Boomich has made 8 CT rounds a reality.
Well, that's why they prioritize the AWP. The man's a menace, apparently. Get the job done on overpass, and maybe the same to be said here now on Anubis. 8-4, a bag of CT rounds for Cloud9. This is going to be a tough battle back for Vitality.
Wow, this has to be one hell of a T-side. This really does. Cloud9, they are 4... Maths is hard. Hold on. Yep. They are 5. Wait, no, hold on. 8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah, 5 rounds, Alex.
I was right.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's all right.
I'm sorry.
No, we're still getting used to MR12.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Throws me
all
for a
right,
loop.
you know?
It could have been 8, you know? It should have been 8.
8 more rounds now.
That's all they need.
There's still 3 within the half to be played.
It's the first time MR12's got me.
Damn, they're getting fired up about that one, aren't they?
Yeah, understandably.
And this would be great for Cloud9 because, look, it's easy to have lost the hype after everything we prefaced within that first half of how things have simmered forward for this team. But getting back to business and quickly, 5 rugs in towards an A rush. Just one defender here.
Yeah, what do you do now? What's your plan? Find one on the first tap and that's it. Get out of there. He's being pushed. Holding for this fight on storage, and yeah, look at Axel. He is not waiting around, and multiple bodies dropping to Flames. He takes 2. This is a compulsory pistol, need I remind you, and it's falling by the wayside so far for Boom and Perfecto. They've got a whole lot on their plate. Nice first, and isolate Saiwu. Repositioning, what is Boomich doing to them? Oh, Boomich with 3. And it's winnable now. Perfecto, have you got it in you? Yes, he has. 1v1. Messi has to save him. He has the kit, but they're playing the time. And Boomich and Perfecto with a 2 versus 5 that no one saw coming. Madness.
Whoa, they took the fight to them. They were fighting down in towards CT spawn, and then boom, bitch, get out of the way. A massive 3K. That third was a thing that nobody saw coming.
He's so nimble. He's so swift.
Ah, light on his feet. Check this one out. We're going to catch it in the replay.
Boom.
First, gets away. Oh, it's on to Zaiwu the first, wasn't it? The third on to Flamesy, who was low, sure. But Perfecto, you put him into position, you put him in a winnable 1-on-2, and Boomich loves the way that one feels.
That's so sick. Oh, Vitality are in the dump
5
now.
out of the 6 pistol rounds in the series.
So sick. Cloud9 in it to win it. In a convincing fashion. This would be the most convincing of all the maps we've seen. 13-8, 13-8, 9-4. On the favored side with a pistol under their belt, Vitality on the ropes, battered and bloody.
I love the layering of mollies here. One towards Pillar to clear anybody close, then Perfecto, then Hobbit comes through with one of his own, but Perfecto with the kill, Hobbit with one back, Apeks with the constellation frag, but bombs down, this one's over, call it 10.
Which would make them 3 around away from that magic number. Apeks has been spotted, going for an aggressive walk, trying to do some damage on the way out the door. Flames will manage to take away one, but the bomb radius is not too scary. Boomich will find it anyway, gets himself an extra $600. Leaves with the AK-47, so good play from Cloud9. Man, oh man, they are now so just within spitting distance of picking themselves up a spot at the Major.
I'll remind everybody who's already there. I read out a lot of those names just before. We had, let's see how many I can remember. It was VP, G2, Na'Vi, a bunch more.
Yeah, that was good. Amcal.
Amcal, of course.
Obviously. You say FaZe?
I didn't know, but FaZe.
Ooh, they're lining up for something. ZywOo, the solo mid holder.
I've seen them do this one before, and oh, yeah, ZywOo was ready for it.
Yeah, but not the boost trade, so he only gets one. He only gets one.
Oh, Perfecto's still been able to take the space that Electronic couldn't, so they can continue to apply pressure through mid. The bomb on the back of Boomich outside B. And quite a heavy lean right now from Vitality towards A. Two players are going to aggress behind the main smoke and actually going to have to brave this because Apeks are screaming, boys, we need some information. On the tougher side, we're in a 4-on-4. They walk through the open door of middle, where ZywOo's corpse lingers. The availability for this split in towards A. Well, not a split, is it? It is just going to be everybody grouped up, pack roll mentality. As he steps, likely heard. Everybody knows as they stay silent. If they just continue to walk forward, taking contact in towards A, Apeks is going to get a face full of lead. He's going to be screaming, Alex.
Oh, he's looking at someone else's screen at this point, and now you come back around, and yep, lads, it looks like A might be problematic. Already across bricks, pressure onto Apeks from every angle, trying to have a smoke to give him some space to move. Already Spink's gone, Spinks and Mezzy dead. Oh, it's fallen apart at the seams. Vitality's defense just blown to smithereens. See you later. Flames, best option to save, and that's the, yeah, best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, it's not the option that you really want to opt for here, is it? And as we see him tucking in towards T-Spawn, guess who's coming? Axel might cop him in the side of the head. Doesn't get the frag, gets the information, and they're going to continue to throw more bodies at the problem. They're coming for your Flames here, and you can't defend. Boomich with more impact, up to 14 kills. Wipes every rifle off the board as the money middling right now for Vitality. They're just going to have to take a partial.
Should be one hell of a comeback.
Well, FaZe had it. You just mentioned them. They had a hiccup. They didn't get through in the 3-0 variety, did they?
That's right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how you get there, and seeding will be done after the fact, after the LCQ.
Yeah, this is not about like, oh my God, Vitality won't be there.
But it's, oh my God, Cloud9 will.
Yeah, for real. Who needs an AWPer? 3-0. And against Vitality, of all the teams as well, it's testament to the power level they've managed to get to. Flash was great. Flames spotted out Hobbit, but won't be able to find anything more. Respects the smoke.
Yeah, but they don't seem too fearful of it. They put the basket molly in. Still looking for that space as Perfecto patrols top mid. They have been able to grab this basket as A main is all Cloud9's. Flamesy, what are you meant to do here?
I mean, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. They're pushing on him. He does get the first. They don't expect him. Double from Flames.
Well, they naded it, but it missed.
Yeah, expected more. And it's all falling down now with Apeks gone. Mollies are in. Should be able to get that bomb planted in a very uncomfortable situation for Vitality.
Spinks is a country mile away, so call this one done. They will reroute.
Like partial investment for your teammate, your opponent rather, to get 12. It's a sign of the times. ZywOo. Oh, he spots one fishtail. Does hit the one shot onto Boomich. Axel will confirm the round is theirs.
How does this sound, Alex? 8 consecutive rounds required to take us to overtime.
8 consecutive rounds.
On the CT side of Anubis.
That you know, I think I can think of a team that managed to get 6, but not 8. Let's see. This would have to be Vitality just completely going Super Saiyan.
Every single individual has to step up right now if they want any chance of getting this done today. Otherwise, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, and
Come back tomorrow.
Play tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Because right now, Cloud9, they can get it done here and now in round 17. End it all. This best of 3 would be theirs. A ticket to the major would have been theirs. Spinks
That came quick.
has found a surprising swift double.
Yeah, they must have just lined up for him while the A pressure's still coming.
Up towards the fountain position. Saiwu looking for trouble. Flashed off of the line. Gonna be smoked, gonna be spammed. Apeks is the one to catch Boom. Exile and Hobbit. With it all to do.
Another 2v5, surely.
And there we have number 5.
Okay, so only 7 more rounds in a row required.
I'll let you keep counting, that's great.
But we do get that lovely list up on screen. Well, when I say up on screen, up on my screen, so I can deliver the information to you. VP, G2, Na'Vi, FaZe, Koi, Eternal Fire, Saw, and Amcal. Those are the 8 so far. I think Koi and Saw are the ones that are the most romanticized considering the Portuguese connection.
Yeah, I think we've got the most tears as well. To echo that sentiment. It was really beautiful to see Roman's reaction where he was just stunned, just staring at his screen like couldn't quite believe it's actually happened.
Been at it for a long time.
Yeah, man. Whereas for Cloud9, this would be more like, we've secured a ticket to where we belong. Which hasn't always been...
There's tough names, Alex. You've got ENCE, you've got Heroic, there's Astralis.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this RMR, like the 3-0 is a huge load off of your shoulders.
MOUZ or Spirit, depending who wins that game as well, will be in the 2-1 bucket.
That's coming up after this. There's a lot of good Counter-Strike on today. You're clear your schedules, your entertainment is sorted. Because we are getting a little bit of a B-aggress, so Mezzy and Spinks are going to call it clear and actually just reinforce the area.
Again, though, they're trying to punish through middle. Zywoo's AWP trained right now on camera. He's about to have a lot of company. Will it be a flash? Will it be dry? Will it be a jump?
Will it be a Zywoo frag? He actually flashes for Apeks. Oh, wow, spots out 4, gets 2 on low HP. Zywoo onto Electronic. This team play lining up nicely for Vitality. Zywoo racks up the double. The damage done by Apeks as well, still echoing. As you can see, Boomage, 1 HP, Hobbit practically the same on 17. Still, Excel's managed to find Flames. That's the anchor gone.
They're in the side,
This
but they're
is
so
awkward.
low.
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything to say about this. Mezzy's just thrown his HE willy-nilly. Could have been a round winner. Spinks is using his to clear the smoke. Pushing through ahead of this. Now Hobbit. Oh, nails it. What? Still Apeks finds Hobbit. 2-on-2. This is still getting sketchy now.
But flashes for main.
Yeah, kit on Mezzy. Flashed. Get on the bomb. Apeks peeks it out. Axel hits the headshot. And no, it's over. Just as easy as that. Cloud9 off to Copenhagen. Up against Vitality, no less. The defending champs.
That win feels real good. You can see how happy they are with that one. They played some phenomenal Counter-Strike today. Overpass and Anubis are theirs in the best of 3. And Cloud9, the first team locked in from group.